In this lesson, we're exploring the main dashboard of Adobe Premiere Pro, where all the editing magic happens. Every panel you see plays a specific role in the editing process. Let's create a new project. Click New Project. Give your project a name. I'll call mine first. Choose a location where you want to save the project. You can pick an existing folder or create a new one. For template, choose None for now. I'll explain templates in a later lesson. Leave import mode checked for now. We'll cover import options later. When you're ready, click Create. Now you'll see Premiere's multi-panel dashboard. The interface is divided into several sections. Here, I'll give you a quick overview of each panel, and in the upcoming lectures, we'll go deeper into every panel in full detail. Learning panel. This panel helps both beginners and pros discover tutorials inside Premiere. You'll see tutorials and search tabs at the top. Under tutorials, you'll find lessons like use generative extend to add frames with AI, create your first video, and take your first video further. Click Start Tutorial to open an interactive guided session. Premiere walks you step by step through tools on your own screen. These built-in lessons are a fast way to learn new features, especially Adobe's AI tools. Project panel, bottom left. This is where all your imported assets live. You'll see your project name at the top of the panel. Think of it as your project's library. Bins, clips, sequences, and other media are organized here. Source monitor and program monitor, top center. The source monitor is for previewing raw clips and setting in out points. The program monitor shows your timeline's current sequence, what your final video looks like during playback. Timeline, center bottom. This is the heart of your edit. Drag video and audio clips into tracks to build your sequence. You'll trim, arrange, add transitions, and layer elements here. Properties panel, right. Whenever you select a clip, title, or effect, the Properties panel shows detailed settings you can adjust. It's where you fine-tune scale, position, effects parameters, and more. Audio meters, lower right. These meters display live audio levels during playback, essential for making sure your audio isn't clipping and sits at the right volume. This is the basic learning workspace. But Premiere Pro includes many workspaces built for specific tasks. To switch, go to Window, Workspace, then pick what you need, like editing. Choose editing for general cut and assemble work. Choose audio when you need to focus on mixing and sound repair. Choose effects for compositing and visual tweaks. Panels are flexible. You can resize, rearrange, or undock any panel. Try dragging a panel to a new position to customize your layout. If you don't like your changes, restore the original layout, then go to Workspace by clicking Reset to saved layout. Now we have old predefined layout. Let's build a new layout and want to save it. Then go to Workspace. Save as new workspace, give it a name. I'll save mine as Sant. Now, whenever you switch workspaces, you can choose that name to return to your custom layout. In the next chapter, we'll dive deep into the project panel, how to organize bins, import media smartly, and prepare your assets for editing.